Canadian government is considering a project that would move more than 500,000 barrels of oil every day from Alberta to Kitimat and down the BC coast. Environmental and native groups have raised fears of oil spills on land and sea if it goes ahead. Well, now another pipeline company is saying there's no need for a new project with new risks when it could simply expand its existing pipeline. But that would bring more oil to Burrard Inlet and more tankers trying to navigate the first and second Narrows.
Vancouver boasts the busiest port in the country, and as a nation that is a great exporter of oil, many of the ships you notice in the harbour are tankers. Last year, 65 tankers exported nearly 4 million tons of crude oil from the Westridge Marine Terminal in Burnaby. But pipeline giant Kinder Morgan is quietly planning an expansion that could lead to substantially higher tanker traffic and possibly greater risk.
It's the prospect that there will be more oil tankers of a limited size, and with more movement of oil tankers comes more risk.
Kinder Morgan has a pipeline running from Alberta to Burnaby with a capacity to carry 300,000 barrels per day. The company wants to expand, more than doubling its pipeline capacity. If that happens, oil tanker traffic would jump. And with the spill in the Gulf of Mexico, you can see why environmentalists would be concerned.
What we know about crude oil tanker traffic in water is the same as what we've been learning about the BP oil spill down in the Gulf, is that oil and water don't mix.
While Kinder Morgan asked for more time before commenting, Port Metro Vancouver issued a statement saying that protection of the environment is a top priority. We work closely with the marine industry and government to develop new and innovative ways to continually improve safety procedures. For Greenpeace, that's not good enough.
We can just look at just a few years ago, the BC ferry Queen of the North that sunk in northern British Columbia. That wasn't an error of technology. It was a human error, and so no matter what, there is no technology modern enough or good enough that is going to be able to protect our coastline.
According to this marine spill expert on Vancouver Island, our ability to deal with a large oil spill is inadequate. Our tugboat practices and guidelines are outdated, and our navigational risks are great.
There are some areas that are particularly problematic, like going through Herald Strait and down to that dogleg that's required there at Turn Point. It's very much of a choke point for other major vessels to come through. It has 6-knot currents.
The shipping industry along the south coast is considered safe, and if there's one thing all parties can agree on, they'd like to see it stay that way.